There are many reasons why I choose to call New York City home, but the number one reason why is for the people. This city to me has always symbolized the place where your wildest dreams become possible, while everyone living here are those who are brave enough to try to make it happen. And last month I did a contest where I wanted you guys to submit a video idea and I would fly one of you out to New York and make it with me.
Hey, what's up, Brett Conti? Dude, I just saw your video. You're doing the contest and that is awesome. So what I would do is, if I had the privilege of coming out and meeting you, you're like one of my favorite YouTubers out there, I would make a video about basically chasing your dreams and entrepreneurship. I think you have like a very cool like slogan, like get out and get busy. Well, that's exactly what I want to like preach to the world and make a video with you about.
When I did that post, I was driving to work and I had like 5 minutes before I had to clock in. And so I pulled out my phone real quick and I filmed that video, posted it, and I didn't think I had a shot in hell in winning, like at all. Went to work and everything was fine, and I guess like a week later, I get this huge surprise. My girlfriend, she hands me her phone. I look at it and there's Brett Conti on. I thought it was my mom that was gonna be on the phone. So I was really shocked.
Just tell him that someone wants to say hi.
Alright, I'm gonna tell him it's his mom.
Okay.
Yeah, your mom wants to say hi to you. She knows the video chat.
What's up, Brendan? Dude, congrats! You won the giveaway, man.
Holy crap, dude! I didn't think that I was actually gonna win it.
Well, you won, dude, and we're gonna send you to New York.
Oh my god, dude, that's insane. And you did it through my girlfriend too. That's
We are on our way now to meet up with Brendan for dinner, and little does he know, but after dinner we are going to be surprising him with a new camera. This camera is actually used and the one that I used to start my YouTube channel with. But now I'm going to be passing it down to Brendan to hopefully help him start his. Also, I did want to give a huge shout out to B&H. They cleaned up the camera, got everything all set and ready, and then I bought a new lens, had my old microphone, and now Brendan is going to have the best first setup for a camera. And I'm happy to go pass this along to him. Welcome to New York City.
Hey, good to finally meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
This
And
is
Chris, hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
How
you,
was the
Brandon.
trip in?
Dude, it was awesome. Yeah, I can't believe I'm actually here meeting you guys. If anything, if you can imagine a blend between Brett's channel, Fun for Louie, and Graham Stephen, that I'd be kind of somewhere in that center. Yeah.
All right, Brendan, got a little surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
I know that you said you wanted to start your YouTube channel and that was your dream.
Ooh.
So,
Holy
this is for you.
dude.
So this is actually the camera that I started my YouTube channel with.
Yeah.
So this is the Canon 80D. I even just bought a new lens for you today.
Holy crap, dude. Thank you so
Got
much.
even the microphone. So tomorrow we'll teach you how to use it. You can start shooting all your first stuff.
Dude.
And hopefully the start of something awesome.
Well, thank you. It's so, I just bought an iPhone too, so I can start shooting. Now I got the camera.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Can I?
Dude, of course, man.
Appreciate it.
Of course. I wanted to give another huge thanks to B&H for helping me out with this. They're where I buy all of my camera gear, mainly because they actually care about their customer.
Hey Brendan, this is Oliver from B&H. Enjoy the Canon 80D, man. We're really excited to see the YouTube channel. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out anytime.
I wanted to come here initially, not only for motivation, but I really wanted to learn from Brett and his people.
So one of the things that I love about this city is the people who live here and the creatives. So we're gonna go meet up with one of my friends right now who actually owns this backpack company, BREVITE. Their office is here in Dumbo, and gonna have him share some wisdom with you, Brendan.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. I was honestly just expecting to come out here and hang out with Brett, make a video with him, maybe in his co-working space. But I didn't think that he had all these meetups for different entrepreneurs, and I'm pretty excited to just get words of wisdom.
Yeah, man. Did some planning for you. It's gonna be a good day. So BREVITE is a camera bag company that my friend Dylan and his two brothers started when they were only 19 years old. Fast forward 5 years later, and it has now become one of the top camera bag companies in the industry. Being a similar age to Brendan, I knew Dylan would be great to share some insights.
I think the biggest thing, honestly, is the fact that I didn't do this alone, and I did it with my two brothers. My brother, who's actually not in the office today, is like the best problem solver I've like ever met in my entire life.
Okay.
And my brother, who's here, also Elliot, is an amazing problem solver as well. And I think by nature of us wanting to solve problems, wanting to figure things out, just being generally curious, I think has helped a lot. And especially like we don't have any investors or anything like that. Like this is all just kind of bootstrapped money.
Would Brevity be as successful as it is today if you guys weren't headquartered in New York?
It would definitely be successful. I think the advantage of being in New York is just like your access to people.
Okay.
And I think like just the pace here is something that's like kind of addictive, to be honest. Like what I've found, what I really like about living in New York is having like people like Brett and like just other kind of like freelancers or creative. They're all kind of like very self-driven and self-motivated. So
It's for you.
Really, man? Thank you.
yeah.
I appreciate it.
I surprised him yesterday with his first camera.
Really?
Got him the ADD.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be perfect for it.
Well, thanks, dude. I appreciate it.
Dude, of course,
That's
of course.
awesome.
You and Brett are now
We're bag,
Yeah.
bag brothers.
Bag brothers. I was thinking about actually buying this bag. I mean, I was, you know, up here. I'm like, I'm gonna buy a camera. Well, I need a good camera bag. Well, I know Brett uses the Brevity bag, so I was researching that. But then I ended up deciding that I was just gonna film my iPhone for a while, and then I show up to New York and I have camera equipment.
On a run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my fate.
Brendan, I'm sorry if we're gonna do a lot of walking today. I don't know if they do this in New Mexico, but here in New York, we walk everywhere. So we're heading from Brooklyn on the Brooklyn Bridge back to Manhattan. What do you think of Brooklyn?
It's beautiful. I've never been over to Brooklyn before. Last time I was here, I was there for a quick minute, only because I took a wrong way subway. But walking across the Brooklyn Bridge for the first time, and the skyline of Manhattan's is beautiful from over here. And Brooklyn has its own vibe too. It's awesome.
And your daughter's name is Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, and my daughter's name is Brooklyn. She's 3 months old. We actually named her in honor of the city because when I was here back in 2018, I fell in love with the city, and of course Manhattan's not a good name, so we named her Brooklyn. And it's special because both my family as well as her mom's family have ties to Brooklyn, family ties. So it's just a fitting name.
So next up, we are going to meet up with my good friend Adrian. He has started multiple businesses, and right now he has a company, Soulguard, which makes a bunch of solar panel products, even suitcases, and overall just this incredibly talented inventor and a really good businessman. So I'm excited to have him share his stories with Brendan over here.
Yeah, I'm excited to learn more tips and tricks of just entrepreneurship in general. It kind of seems like we're going towards a theme of people who do suitcases and bags today, but it's awesome.
I didn't even think of that, but yeah. We're getting fully equipped for some travels. Adrian has become a good friend of mine and to me is the epitome of a true entrepreneur. He is the founder and CEO of Soulguard, which makes sustainable travel gear. From speakers to bags to watches and even my personal favorite, the suitcase closets, which won Time Magazine's top invention. And for every item sold, they pull 5 pounds of plastic from the ocean and use recycled plastic to make some of their products.
So I partnered with a friend of mine back in Albuquerque. Only guy that I know in Albuquerque that has even like a shred of entrepreneurial spirit. And so he started getting into dropshipping, and we started selling these crystal-based water bottles, but there was no communication with our supplier, and it was a glass product, so every single time that a customer received it, glass was smashed, everyone had to get their orders refunded, and the reputation of the store was dead at that point.
Oh, dang.
So that's kind of where I'm
You're
at.
doing your early 20s totally the right way. Try everything.
Okay.
And don't let the failures slow you down, because there will be failures one way or the other, so it's good to learn it that way. At 16, I was a BMXer. I was riding contests, making demo reels. I started a t-shirt company selling t-shirts to pay for my travel to get to contests. Decided I wanted to make a first physical product. I didn't know what. Kickstarter had just come out, and I was like, maybe I should try a product on this. I was like, what should it be? And then my bike got stolen, and then I thought, well, why don't I make a bike lock? So I put a bike lock video together and had together, put that on Kickstarter. It got funded right off the bat. I found an investor potential deal that ended up working out really terribly for me. I was left with $600 in the bank. I have no education, I have no market. So it was like, okay, well, I've got to get this next step going. because I had no choice. I have no backup plan. I had no savings. I had no way to fall back on. What is it? Pressure makes the best diamonds. When you need to learn a language because you live in a country that no one else speaks that language, you learn the language really quick.
Chris, you think you could take off your pants and put them in there?
I mean, I didn't get a chance to meet him, but I went over to VaynerMedia today. I mean, it was great to just walk around and just see this monster of a company that he's built and how he's just super busy. And I don't know, the whole process is just completely inspirational and motivational, and it's really mind-blowing.
All right, Brendan, so I know that you're huge into entrepreneurship and GaryVee mentality.
Yes.
We're gonna go meet with his team, go up to his office and get to see his whole operation. And I know that he's someone that you said you read his books and really inspired you, so I think it'd be cool to like get some more insight into what behind the scenes of his life's like.
Oh my, that's great. I can't even believe that you know his team. Wait, so is this VaynerMedia, his headquarters?
Yeah, so we're going to VaynerMedia headquarters right here, which is at Hudson Yards, and we're gonna go meet with some of my friends who work for him and his social media team.
Holy crap, that was something I did not expect.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't told Brendan like anything what we were doing, so all of this really is
like a raw reaction.
Yeah, we're going to VaynerMedia. Shout out to my girl Katie, we're about to go meet up with for bringing us in.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm excited. I've been watching GaryVee videos for forever. I've read his book, Crushing It, and it's gonna be cool to learn from his team.
How are you? Thank you so much for having us.
Of course.
Katie,
Hi.
this is Brendan.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Chris.
Hello.
He's obviously a huge GaryVee fan.
Yeah.
He's right here.
Is he?
Oh, holy crap.
Kombucha on tap. What's up, D-Rock?
Good to meet you.
How to show VaynerMedia.
So I manage Gary's influencer network. So these are people that follow Gary that we really think understand his brand message, and we hook them up with opportunities, free stuff, events to Gary's talks and stuff, just really get them in his inner circle. So I reached out to Brett, and that's how we've become friends.
So people who aren't part of Gary's audience now he can tap into other influencers' audiences.
Right.
And his network just keeps expanding and expanding and expanding.
So VaynerX as a whole is the agency, and then there's VaynerMedia, which is the VaynerMedia agency, traditional media agency. And then we have Team Gary. So this is Gary's personal brand, and there's about 35 of us on Gary's personal brand. We create over 500 pieces of content a week for Gary.
Oh my God.
So about a month ago, I was over here at Hudson Yards, and someone says hello to me, and they said that they had just moved here, found my channel, and they told me that they started working for GaryVee. Little did I know how you got the job. Can you just like explain the process with that?
Didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. Just moved back home. I'm gonna figure it out. Literally 2 weeks later, Gary's in town at a keynote. I got a free ticket to the event. I went there, and then at the keynote, he comes up there and he's like, "Hey, this is gonna be a Q&A." And I'm like, I have to take a chance. And I just roll up to the microphone, introduce myself. We kind of go back and forth. At the very end, I just asked for a job here, and he says yes. And now I'm here. I've been here 5 months now.
What I love about that is because Chris over here, he emailed me asking if he can intern for me for free.
That's crazy.
And I said, and he lives in Florida, and I said, if you move to New York City, you got the job. And he moved here.
So yeah, I graduated college in August. I moved to New York 2 weeks after I graduated college, and now I've been here for 5 months. So it's like same thing.
Dude, yeah, we definitely got it.
There you go.
That's awesome.
It's that New York City dream.
I love this city because of two things. The first one is everyone here is, and especially the people who move here, they are here chasing a dream because I think that they believe that anything's possible in this city and you can only accomplish that goal here. And if you just walk out into the streets here, you can feel the energy and just like the vibe of how powerful the city is. And I think that it's very motivational, and I think it drives people to be super successful. And then the last thing, what I like about New York City is there's a huge immigrant culture here. So it's just one melting pot, one city, and you can find multitudes of cultures. And since I love to travel the world, it's kind of like, you know, you can travel around just one city and almost get cultural experiences everywhere. It's been absolutely insane. Like right now, I'm in 368 Broadway. That's where Casey Neistat filmed a lot of his videos, and there's just so many creators here.
Anything else you want to say to end it?
Yeah. Thank you, Brett Conti. I appreciate this. This is an incredible gift, man. Seriously.
Appreciate it, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you for following the channel. I'm excited to see what you do in the future. And to everyone else watching, hope that you enjoyed this and learned from Brendan. Amazing dude, and we'll see you next week.